It was a bad night. Nobody wanted that to happen. Nobody anticipated that to happen.
You know, what was it like being in the ring with Floyd? Before the chaos, right at the end, what were your kind of takeaways from what he was doing? I know previously in interviews you've said how much of a fan you are of Floyd. You know, when I was in England, I was always staying up till 5 in the morning just to kind of watch him fight. You know, moved over to Las Vegas. I've been in his gym, you know, quite a few times. I've seen it as like a bit of a mecca for a boxing nut. You know, what was it like for you for 5-6 rounds just being in the ring with that guy?
It was surreal, you know, it was surreal because I looked up to the guy my whole life as a fighter. So you don't know how to prepare for a moment like that, you know, until you get in there. So I was caught off guard a little bit with the fight, and but now I know what to expect, you know. And now he's an opponent. He's not Floyd anymore. He's just another face. I don't care. No, I don't care about the guy one bit. And I'm going to treat him as an opponent. So you'll see the difference in my mentality this fight as opposed to the first fight. But as far as his attributes, I mean, you could definitely tell what made him so great. You know, he's 46, 47 years old. He still moves like Floyd. He has that shotgun jab, those quick reflexes, the IQ. You know, it'll never go on him. He's still him. So you have to prepare and you have to train for that type of fighter. You know, he's an exceptional fighter, and I had a little over a year now to prepare for this fight. It played in our favor, you know, because it gave me a year to mature, to grow, and he's a year older. So, and now I know what to expect. You know, I'm not going to be caught off guard this fight. I'm going to show my true self.
Do you think there'll be more kind of shenanigans in the locker room with the referee saying you can't do this, you can't do that, none of that UFC stuff? Are you expecting Kenny Bayless to be the ref again?
Yeah, we're gonna have that sorted out. You know, it's gonna be a mutual ref. We'll have that all figured out when we're in Mexico. I know he tried to get his own ref again, but that's not gonna happen. But listen, we're gonna have a clean fight this time. There's gonna be no, you know, bullshit. What happened last time? I'll keep my composure. You know, I matured a lot as well mentally. He can say what he wants to say in there, do what he wants to do. I'm going to fight my fight. I'm going to bring it to him. So we'll see what he's about this time.
What was the cause of the end of the last fight? Was it can't just be the trash talking. Was that the real
up? You know, it was a build up.
Yeah.
Emotions are running high when you're in a fight.
I'm gonna keep busting this bitch up.
And from my perspective of it, you know, I grew up my whole life, like I said, idolizing this individual. You know, I used to cheer for him my whole life. So now you're in front of him and he's trying to knock you out, and he's taunting you, and he's cursing at you. I took it to heart. You know, to him, I'm just a random person, you know, but to me, he's been such a key part of my life in certain aspects. So I'm one of those people where, you know, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, especially if I'm invested in something, you know, and I was invested in him a big chunk of my life as a fighter. So things were just building, you know, and Kenny Bayless, I believe he did a horrible job of managing the fight. The first half of the fight, when Floyd was taunting me and cursing, it was okay. The minute I started doing it back, it became a problem. And that's when the fight started getting out of control. You know, so I believe it's no knock on Kenny Bayless. He's a Hall of Famer. I just think he did a poor job of managing the fight.
Did you see any of the social media fallout? Because it was such like a viral moment, you know, seeing so much chaos in the ring. I saw some comments saying it was one of the most ghetto things to happen to the sport when you've got, you know, kind of the Mayweather family and then the Gottis all kind of, you know, causing this carnage.
Yeah, I've seen it all. I mean, listen, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? I read them and I laugh at all the comments. That's what I do. But, you know, it was a bad night. Nobody wanted that to happen. Nobody anticipated that to happen. You know, it was supposed to be, like I said, Rocky, an exhibition.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think nothing prepares you for that type of thing to go off like that. You know, people could have got really hurt. I'm thankful nobody did get hurt. It happened. Would I change how I attacked him after the fight? No. So I'm just glad nobody got hurt. But as far as my actions, I did what I did. You know, I went off my instinct, and my instinct told me to go after him.